A season start not at all expected by Mercedes and their fans, with another frustrating start of the season for Lewis Hamilton. His quest for a record-breaking 8th F1 title will be postponed to next year, which is quite clear that W14 is not a championship-winning car. Mercedes have been experiencing a difficult situation, as their car is currently 4th fastest this year. To make matters worse, they were beaten by their customer team Aston Martin in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. W14 needs help with its balance, especially through the corners compared to the dominant Red Bull car. Red Bull is just on a different planet. That's what hurts because they're so far ahead. It reminds me of our best years because we just put a second on everybody else, says Toto Wolff. Mercedes has decided to stick with the 2022 car concept that led them to drop to 3rd place in the Constructors' Championship. Still, after just one race in 2023, team boss Toto Wolff is considering abandoning the concept, as the 2022 concept is not really working with the new ground effect regulations. He expressed his disappointment at seeing Red Bull significantly ahead and admitted that it's painful for the team, on which Wolff told reporters in Bahrain, "I think we've almost doubled, if not tripled, the gap to Red Bull, and this is what we need to look at." Such results frustrated the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, who made it clear that he did communicate with his team the problems of W13 last year and told Mercedes that they needed to make drastic changes. The Briton told reporters last week that Mercedes were on the wrong track before he finished 5th in Sunday's Bahrain Grand Prix opener. "Last year, there were things I told them. I said the issues that are with the car," Hamilton told BBC. 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton told BBC, "I've driven so many cars in my life, so I know what a car needs. I know what a car doesn't need. I think it's really about accountability." And he's right. Even though Hamilton does not have a technical background, just like legendary Mick Schumacher, he has a lot of experience in the sport. He can help the team out with the car if the team listens to his suggestions, just like Niki Lauda. In 1975, Lauda identified that Ferrari's car was less competitive than its main rivals, and he worked closely with the team's engineers to find ways to improve the car's performance. He suggested changes to the car's aerodynamics, suspension, and engine, and the team implemented these changes, significantly improving the car's speed and handling. Lauda's efforts paid off in 1975, when he won his first championship with Ferrari. He repeated the feat in 1977 before moving on to McLaren, where he won his 3rd championship in 1984. This all came true because the team listened to their driver, which is not what we see with the Mercedes team and Hamilton. The success of a Formula One team is not solely dependent on the car's performance, but also on the driver's input and feedback. Niki Lauda's success with Ferrari and McLaren was due to his ability to work closely with the team to improve the car's performance. In an interview with the BBC, Lewis acknowledged that they've been struggling to perform well in the current Formula One season, following their 8-year streak of constructors' titles ending in 2021. However, he remained optimistic, stating that they're still a team of multi-world champions and have the potential to improve their performance going forward. Meanwhile, Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff admitted they need to rethink their car design, as their current concept needs to be more competitive than Red Bull's. Mercedes had planned to introduce a significant upgrade to their car at Imola, which was expected to improve their performance. However, their engineers will now need to develop an entirely new concept for the car.
Something to limit the problem. Congratulations.
Well, change your car. You've got a problem. Change your fucking car.
Then you change your car, because Checo has been saying the car is fucked.
As their current design's not been successful in the current Formula One season, this means they'll need to start from scratch and develop a new approach to improve their chances of success. Toto Wolff thought the Imola upgrade would solve all the problems. Still, he added that the Imola upgrade would only be going to be worth 3/10, so it wouldn't be worth it seeing the current situation in the competition where Red Bull are way ahead of them. Mercedes will have to develop a 3rd concept for their car within 2.5 years, and they'll likely follow the example of Aston Martin. According to Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff, the power unit, rear suspension, and gearbox used in the Aston Martin car all function well, indicating that there may not be any issues with those components in the Mercedes car. Therefore, Mercedes may adopt a similar approach to improve their car's performance in their new concept. Mercedes has faced a tough challenge in the current Formula One season after their 8-year streak of constructors' titles ended in 2021. Despite Alongside plans for an upgraded Imola, it seems that their engineers will now need to come up with an entirely new concept for the car to improve its performance. However, Mercedes remains a team of multi-world champions. With their experience and expertise, they have the potential to turn the situation around and become a force to be reckoned with once again. Only time will tell how they'll fare in the rest of the season, but one thing's for sure, Mercedes will not give up easily and will continue to strive for excellence.